Hey, everyone. This is Jane from the Let's Get Loud podcast. Hello, and your host, Jane.
Hello.
Hi. Okay,
Hey, girl. Hey.
let's chat about Jillian and Josh's birthday party.
Hey.
Or you mean maybe, yeah.
What?
Go. I was
Oh,
going to say something.
are you thinking of the timing of things?
Yeah, no, I was thinking of the other thing that we have a group for that we were talking about.
I know what's happening.
Okay,
Okay, I'm
we're
gonna
talking about this Saturday.
yes, so this Saturday, so our friends, we have a lot of friends turning 40 this summer, actually.
It's super fun.
There is nothing that shows they loved more than when people fully take advantage of
Of turning 40.
anything, anything,
Anything.
anything.
I just love seeing people have fun.
So yeah, Jillian and Josh, our friends, are turning 40 and they're having a 80s themed birthday party.
Perfect.
I looked at the list of people that are invited last night, and it's like so fun.
Okay.
So many fun couples.
Ooh, I love, will I be meeting new people?
I don't know. Probably a few people that you like know, but like don't really know. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Is there like an event group for this?
No, there's a notes on Jillian's phone.
Okay, perfect. Okay. And that's what you were looking at. Okay, I
Yeah.
see. Okay. I was like, because I'm like, what time does it start? These are my questions. You don't know?
I think 7:30, she said.
Oh, I like that. Who's watching your kids?
A babysitter.
Perfect. Can I come over and change at your house?
Yes.
Perfect.
We might be there a little bit earlier though, because she
Okay.
asked if we could go like help set up.
Oh, there's setting up involved.
Um, and her kids are sleeping at my house
Oh, okay.
with the babysitter.
Oh, that's big day.
Let's hope that it all goes well. I'm
Yes.
gonna be I'm gonna stern talking to.
A stern. You look like someone that sterns. Okay, baby. Let's all gather around. Let's all gather around the snacks.
I'm definitely not stern with my kids.
Nope.
It's funny, Neil's way more stern
Yeah.
than me.
Same. We're super fun. I'm the super fun one. Yeah,
But I
absolutely.
think people would expect that about you.
To be stern, to be fun.
Yeah, I think people would think I would be more the hardcore one between Neil and I.
Right. Nah, nah, nah. Inside that Hawking home, you don't know. Okay, that's super fun. I asked my niece to come and babysit. Told her we
Mhm.
were gonna be late. Like, we're gonna be late, no. Can you stay up late? I'm like, fall asleep on the couch and then I'll go bring you home. Cause she can obviously sleep here, but she likes to go sleep at her dad's. But that's super fun. She's coming for 6. So I'm like, I want to go out to supper before and I want to be pretty and the weather's supposed to be nice and just kind of arrive a little later at the party. But you know what? What I could do is just go to Sandbar. We haven't been to Sandbar. And
Oh,
then
I want to
change.
see the new. Oh, that's smart.
You know what I mean? And then go to
That's smart.
that might be the best way to do it, actually. Okay.
I mean, you can always get changed and ready at Jillian's too.
Right. I could definitely do that. I wanted to like crimp my hair, but that takes 3 seconds because I have 3 pieces of hair to crimp. Super easy when you don't have no hair.
Crimping is an amazing idea. And actually, fun fact, Jillian used to crimp her hair every single day.
Morning. And was basically I remember this story and basically
Yeah.
pretending like that was her hair every day because she
Yeah.
needed like, yeah. I love hearing about Jillian's. We talked on Saturday and I was just like, oh my gosh, she talked about her tree farm and how that's what she wanted. She's like, wow. I'm like, so before I die, I want to host a bus tour. And she's like, what? Like she was like, wow, we have different dreams. I was like, yes, we do. Yes, we do. Oh, it was funny. Okay, cool. Okay.
Okay. So, what are you wearing?
Okay. So I decided to go in my closet and kind of put things together.
Okay.
Jeff, though, I kind of went kind of fun and actually like purchase things for him. So we're going a different 80s is so fun because you can go like you're going more the exercise 80s, right? Which is a definitely an 80s look. I'm going more Cyndi Lauper, girls want to have fun look. So I'm going
Perfect.
with that pink dress leash with the big sleeves that I have. When I
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
And I'm gonna put a jeans vest.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna put some black fishnet tights. It doesn't really matter what's in my feet, so I don't care. And then I'm gonna do I have I just found when I was cleaning a pink bow headband and do like a side thing and just like crazy makeup, like pink makeup, just kind of go that kind of 80s.
You don't want to wear that out to dinner?
Nope. Oh, and Dia also has a pink no tie-dye fanny pack. So the fanny pack, the dress, like you see it.
I see it.
Okay, yeah, it's cute, and like I didn't need something new for it. Like, you know what I mean? It's not my birthday, so I'm like, it's fine. Like that's I feel like I could pull that off, and it's cute and it works.
Fun.
And then Jeff, wait for it. We're going the like pimp,
okay,
80s look.
Okay.
So basically he's wearing my dad's white suit. Like it's like a beige. So it's obviously too big. You know, in the 80s, when they would dress up, everything's too big on them, you know?
Yes.
So he's wearing those white pants that are way too big. He's like kind of like what's that song? Can't Touch This, MC Hammer. So kind of like that vibe. And then I was really hoping to find, and I did, I was so happy, kind of like a douchey, yucky pimp shirt that is like soft material, like it's like it kind of like in chemise, soft material button up with like a gross pattern on it, and it's like too big on him, and then it's like a wife beater under. I don't know why everyone in the 80s looks like a rapist, but like, you know what I mean? Like it's like kind of that look, like you're just gross, like, you know, why did they all look that way? But it was attractive back then.
Was it?
I don't know. And then kind of like gross douchey pimp glasses.
Okay.
He's gonna like make his mustache be darker.
And he's all
like a creep. He's like a creep, basically.
He's with us on this one.
He's with us on this one. There's also like my dad, like it's a full suit from his 80s. So like basically like he could even like put the like la cape. So
I love that. I love that your dad still has that suit.
Same. My mom's has literally four closets on the go in her home. All closets are full, yet no one lives there of her clothes. And she has like old like Daniel leather jackets and like, you know what I mean? Like I can go to my mom's and find some old school 80s shit for sure.
It's a slippery slope if you don't continuously kind of filter out your closet, and then you get rule attached. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's like, oh, this might come back in style. I'm like, you're 66 years old right now, and you don't fit in these clothes. So where are we going with this? She's like, what if you need it? See, right now. And I was like, thank you for keeping all of this for me.
It's funny that Jeff's wearing that because someone reached out and asked me if Neil had a white suit.
There you go. Yeah. So you see the look, right? You see the look?
Yeah, I see the look. I see the look.
Like a creep look, like you're a creeper. I don't know why that's the 80s look, but apparently that's how I feel about it.
Anyway, so it'll be fun. Yeah. So I'm an 80s Barbie. I just found, or exercise Barbie. I found my outfit. I'll show you guys. So but the only problem with what I'm showing you is I'm wearing a bra in this photo.
Okay.
And I can't wear a bra in real life because it's like the back is down.
I think you should be wearing like a sports bra because you're going to be working out.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I think if you feel like your breasts look way better in a sport bra, I would wear a sports bra.
It's not that they look better, it's that it's either they're down to below my belly button, or I tape them, which is so annoying.
It's so annoying. No, and don't like, this is a 80s birthday party though. No one, like, you know what I mean? Like I would do a sports bra, be comfortable. It's funny. No one's trying to like look good though. You know what I mean?
I really like the idea of a sports bra, Jose.
Yeah. I mean, it's a workout outfit. That's what I would do. Plus your breasts look better. You'll be way more comfortable as well.
It's the comfort.
Yeah. Comfort and just like, no, I'm all for it.
Okay. Well, that's that.
There you go. Ticket sales for I was gonna say Choose You, Let's Get Loud is going really well.
Amazing.
Yeah. And we're just like blown away by the people that are coming and that we get to do this every year. So thank you so much to all of those. And if you have not purchased your ticket, there are still tickets left. Not a lot left on the floor, like on the first floor. And I would even say like, maybe if you're like thinking about it, you could really consider the first part of that balcony. You'll be as close as those people on the floor in the back, but on the floor of the back, you might be chosen to come down on stage. And if you're like, oh, I really want to like be closer to them and be on that first floor, I mean, you decide, everyone.
That would be my opposites. Don't look at me. Don't put, it's funny because I'm the person on stage, but then I'm just saying I don't want to be called up on stage. It's different. It's different.
Very odd. It's very odd. You're being weird.
It's different. Okay, so
okay.
Do we want to talk about making 2 meals?
Right. You know, I've had that as well. It was like, I just want to don't want to eat differently from my family. Oh, and I had this really interesting one where she said that she's like, I don't want to be like Alicia and eat differently than my family. And I was like, very interesting. And she's like, I want to be more like you. I was like, interesting. That's the opposite of what's happening. But it's just like their perception. It's just their perception. I think she meant like you were probably not eating the pasta and it was like different. It was like, I didn't ask. I just like moved on. I just moved on. It was like, whether you are me sometimes and you are Alicia sometimes, it's all good. Yeah, it is all good. I think it was the tweaking because you say that you tweak the option. She didn't want to tweak. She just wanted to like eat the exact same. And I was like, whatever you want, girl, you can have.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And so interesting. So tell me what your conversations were like.
It was just literally, I don't want to make 2 different meals. And like, I hear that often. So let's like kind of unpack that. First of all, why do people think that if they want to create weight loss for themselves, it's one of the things that they go, oh, I'm going to have to cook a different dinner.
You're right. Why do people think that, Alicia?
It's because people think specific foods are for weight loss.
And I think that they're so used to being told what to eat. So clearly, let's say you join something and you're on a meal plan. The meal plan is not what you used to make with your family. So there needed to be 2 meals now. And so you've never learned how to just make a meal, and that is your meal and it's everyone's meal if that's what you want. You know what I mean? So, and also just in life in general, supper time is a lot of what women hate, do not like moms don't like supper time. Like most moms do not like supper time. And they're like, oh my gosh, supper again. And now my kid didn't eat. And then like, we're so busy. And like, I feel like I should be doing this. So can we just like take the shoulds, like even the shoulds of just supper time and being a mom? Oh, fine.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't know if we can say most moms don't like supper time, but here's what I think we probably could say. Supper time for most families, moms, is like a kind of a stressful time.
That's what I mean. Like, yeah.
Like, it's like, everyone's like hungry, tired, busy. Like it's a lot. Like you gotta get to this activity, and like they come home from school, they're starving, and people are tired. Like it's a lot.
And you're tired.
Yes.
Like moms, let's go back 1957, where you stayed home and you were getting ready for the kids to come home and the husband to come home, and you were thinking about what you were gonna make for supper. Now it's like you're at work all day, you're picking up your child at 5 p.m. And I was thinking about that, like our daycare now closes at 5 and it used to close at 5:30. And it was like a big thing for most moms. And I was like, oh my God, most moms pick up at 5:30. You know what I mean? And so I think it's just, I see that nowadays, this is what the mom's job is also to pay the bills and to like, so it's not just to make supper for the kids, but it's still left to her.
Oh, yeah.
It's still up to her,
And then let's say you choose to get takeout, you feel guilty, you feel bad. Like it's
another societal pressure. So there's like 2, like it's all societal pressure. You should be cooking. You're the one in charge. So if you're not choosing, all of a sudden you feel guilty. And then if you choose Subway, another societal pressure that we should all like hold hands and have the vegetables and the thing and the thing and the thing. A lot of people have noise about that certain meal of every day.
And guys, when you're looking at your life and you're like, hey, I want to create weight loss for myself, I want you to like look at your dinner time and look at your environment and just be like, how can I like take away all the shoulds and take away all the pressures and be like, how can I make this work for me with my food values and my family?
Yeah. And people are so funny. They're like, but I can't just do that. I'm like, why not?
Why not?
I can't just like not care if there's any vegetables. And I'm like, why not? And then if you're like, but I want them to have vegetables, but then go. But if it's like, oh, bam, like they're not gonna grow up. Wow. Like, no, I think it's gonna be okay. Like, is that what you really want? Like, sometimes I'm like, is that what society told you? Is that what you want? Like, and also, my goodness, it's just today. Like, tomorrow might be a better day to have vegetables on the table. And today it might not be. Like, mon Dieu, it's not like a forever choice.
Like, guys, I think you know that I'm pretty strong about vegetables. And there's definitely times at supper that there's no vegetables.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, or that it's McDonald's or Subway or chicken nuggets in the oven. Like, it's just is what it is. Like, we're all doing our best here.
Yeah, no, I think that most women have never had that conversation. Like, they've never been like allowed to like, they never felt like they were allowed to just be the way they want to be. You know what I mean?
You
And
guys,
just try it. Just try it. Try being goosey goosey and see how it makes you feel. And if you're like, oh my God, I feel even more stressed, but you shouldn't arrive at home feeling so drained and having to do all of that. And if it doesn't feel very fulfilling to you, just because you have a vagina and you're a mom doesn't mean that needs to look that way, you know?
and it doesn't have to go so extreme. So like, I in general do cook a meal for my family every night with vegetables and all that stuff, right? But every once in a while it's a sandwich. And do you know how I feel when it's a sandwich? That was awesome.
Yes.
It's like a really nice
things to wash. Yeah.
And it's just like almost like a nice break. You know what I mean? So it's like, it doesn't mean that from now on for the rest, my family is only going to eat sandwiches for dinner or that there's anything wrong with that. It's really like, I just need you guys to know that you can eat the exact same thing as your family and still lose weight if that is so important to you.
Yeah.
And if it's not important to you, then let's find a different way, but you can eat the exact, even if it's Kraft Dinner and chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Like, and that's one meal of your whole day.
A whole week. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And then like, so there's that, but then there's also like, I mean, what I do, I don't want to cook 2 meals. I don't want to, so I won't. So I will cook a meal that everyone will eat. And yes, I will tweak it. I don't always tweak it. Sometimes I don't have the pasta and I have more broccoli or whatever. So there's also that option.
But how easy is that? Like, you just don't you just don't grab that part, you know? But I think that what's happening is then they see that and they're like, oh, carbs are bad. Like, it's like they can't separate that this is a choice and that there's nothing bad, you know? It's like our fat loss coaching session. Someone was like, you can eat a bite of the cake, but you can't. It's okay to eat a bite, but not all. I'm like, everything's okay.
Everything is okay.
Everything is okay. Everything is awesome.
And then guys, I often just choose to skip the carb because I'm not as hungry at dinner time. I'm more active during the afternoon. And I've often had a very large snack around 3 o'clock. So I'm just not that hungry. And it's easy. It works for me. That's why I do that.
Okay. So I'd love to have the conversation of not comparing from what, like, so this is really important, you guys, because like the way you see me doing it or Alicia doing it, like, has nothing to do with you. And it's just us being transparent on the internet on like how we're doing things. But like, for me, ça donne rien d'être comme, well, your mom cooks supper for Jeff, whatever. Yeah, that's my scenario. And I was also obese while all of that was happening. So clearly there's no like scenario that is like, this is why the person is or looks or weighs what they weigh. So just really focusing on you is where you're going to find your solution.
Again, like I love that you're saying that. Please don't look at what we do or do not do as the reason for our success. Yeah. It is not. It's the reason for our success is that we have found a way to feed our families at dinner that aligns with our own food values, our own environment, that doesn't make us feel upset or overwhelmed. Like, that's why it's working for us.
Yeah, that's what you need to like do. Not duplicate, but that's what you need to like take away from how we live our lives, is that we have figured out with our resources and with our values and with our priorities and with our preferences to be ourselves and to get the success we want. Like, we went for it. That's it. That's what you want to like copy. That's what you want to take away from this. Not that's what she does and that's what she eats or whatever. Like, my success is not what I eat for breakfast, nor is it for Alicia. And so it's like, what do you eat? When do you eat? But I'm like, oh, that is not, we figured out our own way. That's why we're successful. and that was a great conversation.
It was. And I hope that you guys can take from that, like, okay, maybe I need to start kind of thinking about dinner time differently. We would love to have a conversation with you if you feel overwhelmed at dinner time, if you feel overwhelmed with your should, maybe you haven't kind of found your way with your situation. Let's talk about it in our DMs and find a way that feels, okay, you know what, I could do that. Like, let's try that. And then if that doesn't work, we tweak and adjust.
Yeah, a little bit at a time. Absolutely. All right, everyone. Well, that was a great conversation. How about meal times? Again, tell us anything in the DMs, talk to us, and we'll figure something out for you to try to get you to find your way. Like that's all that matters, honestly. And that is the only way you're going to get the success you want. Okay, bye, you guys.